Now, Professor Dudden, let me start with you. A warship trespassing, crossing the Taiwan Strait, exports of lethal weapons, and also sending, yet again, offerings to the Yasukuni Shrine. What do you make of all these parallel moves made by Japan?
Prime Minister Takaichi is opportunistic. She is known for a long-standing career of being a hawk, right-wing beliefs about history. So more than anything, her premiership is really just ripping the lid off of what's been there. And we certainly saw this with Prime Minister Abe. His chosen target was Korea more than China, maybe to test the waters. As it were. But what I also see, and I think is important to consider, is the state of Japan within. Not so much Japan versus China, but Japan versus Japan. Japan's economy looks great if you are an arms exporter. Mitsubishi Electric is thrilled by this news. However, even with really low unemployment within Japan, there is something called the precariat. 40% since the early 2000s have been precariously employed. Does this new sort of manufacturing drive, if we leave it at that, leave the arms part off, which I know is impossible, but if we look at this, the question to me as a historian in several years is, where is Mitsubishi, Toshiba, Toyota? Where are they going to build the factories to build these munitions? How will it change Japan within? In addition, we have the other rhetoric, as you rightly say, on high, fear-mongering, make China the enemy, focus on China, and that's to Japan's detriment. It also just doesn't help regional relations. And I'll be really brief, it's also where the long-standing history issues come into play. For all intents and purposes, Japan, adhering to Article 9 of its constitution, should be the leader it has been in many respects since 1945, not waging war outside its boundaries. Defensive purposes, fine. But it's lost its nomenclature as a peace state by making this move. And it's deeply unfortunate for the many Japanese, as you also say, who don't want this. And it's a leadership decision to do it now, and it's under Takaichi's name.